Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of A Magic You. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not new here, welcome back. I'm very thankful to have you listening. It's been so crazy since starting this podcast. I feel like I've definitely gotten more and more people just telling me, that they listen, and it's just crazy to hear that, so thank you for listening, whether it be on a walk, a drive, while you're doing the dishes, getting ready for bed, getting ready for your day, whatever time of day it is. Thank you for listening in on A Magic You and being here. We last left off talking about gratitude through the BS. In today's episode, we're just going to be discussing living life and just existing, the chaos and also the boring filler episode days. Before we get into all of that, though, just a couple life updates. The time with my parents was great. I definitely needed them here, and it was just perfect timing because although Ty was gone and he didn't get to see them, I needed them for my sanity to help me get through just the tough times that just kept coming. Just random things kept coming up. So I'm really thankful that they came in that last weekend. And this previous weekend, I actually got to spend it with my best friend since the third grade. She drove up from Savannah, Georgia with her husband and her pup, and we got to spend it. And I say we because Ty actually came home early, everyone. His cross-country trip got cut short due to weather and just being very dangerous. So I'm very thankful that he is home in one piece and safe, because when Ty says something is sketchy and scary, that's when I know for sure it is, because usually he's very go with the flow. He stays calm. He keeps me calm. So for him to stay calm through situations that I would probably be like passing out because of just like fear, he manages it. And then after, he's like, yeah, that was insane. Top 3 sketchiest things ever. So I'm really thankful that he made it back from Alaska and they figured out what to do there. I actually picked him up on Thursday, and then Friday, Pam and Nick came in, and we got to spend the weekend showing them Dover and just a little bit of like our home and the studio and things like that. So they came in Friday evening, and they left this morning. It's Sunday, October 20th, and so a very short trip, and I'm just really thankful that we got to eat good food, watch some movies, have a fire, eat good cake, and just live life and be in the moment. It's crazy to think that it is the 20th of October. We are at the end of the month, and this whole month has flown by, just days flying of crazy, of ups and downs, and I thought that this would be a perfect episode of just living, existing, and flowing through the world. So there is definitely times in our life where it seems like everything is chaos, everything is crazy, almost like your head may not be on straight and you're wondering what's next, or you're just thinking of like what you have to do future tense. Although it is so important to think of things that you need to plan ahead just to better prepare yourself so you don't get anxious, or, like if you're a planner like I am, I like to try and get my meals together just so that my day goes by a lot easier and quicker. But with that, it's also very important to remind yourself to take a deep breath, take a step back, and enjoy the moments of whether you are cooking or picking out your clothes or cleaning and getting ready for the week, instead of trying to rush through them for the next thing, sitting back and enjoying the moment, because it's very easy to almost black out and forget the times that we're living, and we're just constantly go, go, go in today's day and age. There can be times too where it seems like, one week is crazy, the next week is a lot calmer, and it's just like a roller coaster of ups and downs. Or maybe you have it more so of it's like month periods, like a couple months that you're like really, really busy, and then a couple more months where you're kind of bored, or it's filler episodes is what I had heard once, and I loved it, because filler episode days is kind of just like, the day wasn't bad, it was nothing extraordinary, but at the same time, like, you're just existing, and that's totally okay. Not every day has to be the best day ever, but it also doesn't mean it has to be the worst day ever. And when there is filler episode days, it's important to find gratitude in whatever happened that day, whether it be you had a great cup of coffee, you got to do an act of kindness for a stranger, like holding open the door, or letting someone's car in front of you if they're trying to get into like a busy intersection. Like those little things really are just spreading kindness, and although it might just be a regular whatever day, it might have made the next person's day. The periods of our life where it's really busy and it's just so hard to focus or keep your head straight and just stay calm, those are also so important to find even just a little bit of balance, whether it be the shower and just putting on meditation music. That's what I absolutely love to do, or lo-fi music. That's kind of all I've listened to over the past like 4 years, honestly. And just basically quiet the mind because everything else is going. So when you're busy, don't forget to journal. Don't forget to take time for yourself and enjoy the moments. As easy as it is to say that, live in the moment, enjoy it. I find myself, and I find that it's actually really difficult because you look back and you're like, wait, what did we even do? Wait, how did that even taste? Like, stop, close your eyes, feel the wind, the breeze in the car, like as your windows are down in October, it's like cold during the mornings and then like warm in the afternoons. Feel that October breeze when you put your windows down if you're driving home from work. Actually taste your food. Slow down when you eat and taste your food so you can remember it. Like these little tiny acts that you can change will help you from just going from living and going through the motions to actually living and existing in that moment. If you feel like you have been in a filler episode or just really day-to-day, very mundane, everything's about the same, la-di-da-da, there's not a whole bunch going on, start to plan things, try new things. You have the capability of having fun with yourself, draw if you like to draw. If you are someone that watches movies every day, you get home, you start your dinner, you put a movie on, and then you have your cycle, shower, go to bed, switch it up. Instead of doing that, go for a walk, go outside, live in nature, do something different. When times of our lives seems like they're really boring, it's up to us to decide, do we want to take that moment, sit and exist, because those moments may not come often, to where we can just sit, exist, take a nap, put your feet up? Or do you want to use that moment to read a new book, go outside and start a new hobby, ride your bike? Do something. It is totally up to you to decide how you want to live this life and how your days are going to go. Although you might not be able to plan everything, and we all have obligations and things we have to do in our days, what we do in our free time is totally up to us. You can use it to better yourself, you can use it to take care of yourself, or you can use it in totally wrong ways, like just drinking all the time and forgetting your problems because that's the easier thing to do. And I'm not saying if you have a glass of wine that's bad. I'm just saying, you can have a glass of wine and start reading a new book, or start doodling, start a craft, do something fun, hang out with friends. You are the ones that are in control. My life has been so crazy since starting this business. And although it's been crazy, I try my hardest to find balance, although I know a lot of times my intuition and my higher self is saying to take a step back, take breathers. So this month has been a roller coaster between Ty leaving. I just got hit with, I swear, just like a bunch of random things with work and having to figure business stuff out on my own, it's hard to do when your support system is gone. And thankfully my parents came, all of that, the crazy. And then the following weekend, my best friend came. And it was kind of a last minute, spur of the moment. She messaged me earlier in the month. And although I was seeing everything go down, and internally I felt like I needed a break to just rot in my bed and just cry, honestly, I also knew I needed her joy and energy, because she brings such a crazy, awesome energy into my life. And she's just an amazing person. So by having her in this weekend, she came here and I got to have her celebrate her birthday here, and I was trying my best to make it magical with cake and orchard and slushies, and it was just so much fun, and that sparked joy in me. So although the craziness might be just crazy and you're just God, I just want to sit down, you can also find things that make you happy, like being around certain people that bring you joy, that actually fuel your energy and not take away from it. That is so important. So if you find that you're in a crazy time of your life, also look around at who's around you, who is taking from you but not putting back and giving. And it doesn't mean gifts, it doesn't mean like money, none of that. It's more of an energy thing. Who is taking from your energy and who are you allowing to take from your energy? Because it's something that you have to set boundaries with. All my visitors this month, and Ty coming back, everyone I've been surrounded with has fueled me. And again, I said it in the last episode, I swear the universe, God knows, when I see my family, like I'm getting ready to jump another hurdle, whether it be with the business, personal life, like things are always moving and grooving. So being able to see my best friend so much more in this past year has definitely helped me just find the fun again in me, because running a business at such a young age, with a lot on my shoulders, makes me feel like a grandma. And not only do I wake up at like 4:45, I go to bed at like 8. So yeah, I feel really old, and I just needed her to help bring some spark and spunk back into my life. Some things that you can do if your life just seems to be extremely busy and you need to wind down. You can take a bath. You can, if you are like, gross, I'm not taking a bath, or maybe you don't have a bathtub, you can get one of those like shower steamers from like Lush. I think Target might have some. I think you can make your own too with some essential oils, but like a shower steamer, pop that in and just put some good music on, dim the lights if you can. I've also seen that people are using like candles or more of like a lower mood ambiance in the showers, especially if it's at the end of the day. It will really help you relax and unwind. So that is something that you can do if your life is just so busy and you feel like you just need a moment of serenity and peace. You can also put meditation music on, close your eyes for 5 minutes, and just let your mind go where it needs to go. Acknowledge the thoughts, but keep moving. Don't hold on to anything. This is going to help you with just your internal subconscious self. When you're really busy and you're on the way to work, if you drive to work, and if you can crack the window and take some big, deep breaths of fresh air. Take big, deep breaths before you walk into work. Take 5 minutes throughout the day here and there to go outside and get that sunlight, get air. I can't express how important nature is, especially when we feel like chaos. When you feel the chaos, you need to go ground. You need to go back into nature. Take a walk. Doing these things is going to help you. And again, it is totally up to you. For someone to tell me they have no time to do any of this, I call bullshit. And honestly, it's up to you to do it. I don't feel sorry for people that don't prioritize the things that they want to do. And they're just like, I wish I did that. I wish I did that. I wish I could. You can. It's totally up to you. And this goes for me too. There's certain things where I'm like, I wish I could do that. And again, it's up to me to do those things. With anything else, it is up to you to live your life the way you want to. It's up to you to do the habits you want to do. Nobody's going to do them for you. So if you are just busy, find moments in your day where you can close your eyes and be thankful for something, where you can be thankful for the cup of coffee you have, thankful that you have a roof over your head, thankful that you have a meal to eat. That alone will bring so much joy to the crazy. And if you are in the opposite era of a period where you're just existing, going through the day-to-day, not much is sparking, find things that spark your interest. Find friends to hang out with. If you feel like you don't really want to socialize, that's fine. Play some games on, like, I don't know, your Xbox or something. That's also fun. Do things that are fun. Go for a bike ride. I already said it before, but there's just so much that you can do that can bring fun into your life. Start a puzzle. I mean, learn how to bake. Watch some new YouTube videos that will teach you something. We are not here for a long time. We don't know how long we are on this earth for, and we're here to learn and grow. So if you feel like you have been stagnant, shake it off, go for a walk. It's time to start fresh. You are in control of this life. So instead of just living and existing, choose to live and exist while enjoying it. I hope that you've enjoyed this podcast episode. Honestly, I feel like this one was just kind of rambly, but no matter what, I hope that you picked something out of it that could help you. If you did find something and you want to share it, please do share with your friends, your family, anyone that you think might benefit from this. And guys, don't forget that you are truly the creators of this life. You can do anything. I believe in you. There is so much magic within us that we just have to explore and let ourselves have fun with it. Don't take yourself too seriously. Shake off the bad judgments. Shake off anything you feel like honestly, judgments and stuff happen from within. So who cares? People are always going to say whatever. Wear what you want, do what you want, be who you want, create the life that you want. Don't forget to journal. And I will see you guys in the next week. I am going to get working now on a portfolio because I have a tattoo collab coming up with a boutique in Dover that I'm so stoked about. And that's coming up in the next few weeks. So yes, if you guys are local, be on the lookout on our Instagram, Prickly Pear Studio. And yeah, if you're not, follow us on A Magic You. And I hope you guys all have a beautiful, beautiful week. Again, you are in control of this life. And I hope that you love this episode of A Magic You. Bye, guys. Love you.